Look, I just want to make things clear. I don't think sleeping in is a bad thing. In fact, some of you actually need it. But let me ask you something. When your alarm goes off, are you really tired or are you just avoiding something in your life? And no, this is not one of those who wake up at 5 a.m. will change your life kind of videos. Because waking up early in the morning means nothing if you're still living without any intention. Most of us don't actually sleep in because we need rest. We sleep in because getting out of bed means we have to face something, and that something oftentimes is our responsibilities, our pressures, and maybe even a life that we're not really fully proud of. Yeah, so it's really not about the sleep. It's about the moment you wake up, the moment you have to decide whether you're getting up or you're going back to comfort. And surely the moment feels small, but it's the actual first decision of your entire day. And most of us, including me, I am guilty of choosing comfort. Who can say no to your soft bed? Staying in bed is easy, it's so comforting. You just want to binge watch your feel good movies, TV shows, or just rot. Because the second that you get up from bed, you have to do something. And look, nothing bad actually happens if you sleep in once. You don't suddenly fail in life. You become the most unproductive guy or girl in the whole world. But it's never just once. It becomes a pattern. You wake up later, you start to rush your mornings, your head is all spinning around, and you skip the things that you said that you would do. You're reacting to your day instead of controlling it. Because every time you hit the snooze button, you're not just going back to sleep. You are breaking a promise that you made with yourself. A very small one, but your brain can never tell the difference. It just learns, it gets programmed. When things get uncomfortable, we avoid it. Program. Hey computer, program this. And something I realized is that most of the time, you're not actually tired. Because are you really tired if you're able to stay up late, scrolling, watching YouTube videos for hours, be fully awake at night, but when the moment is time to get up, you're suddenly just exhausted? And I'm not talking about the circadian rhythm and all that sciencey stuff, because it's not really the lack of energy that you're facing with, it's just the lack of direction. Because I believe that the body will actually move if your mind is aligned with what you want. And so for most of us, morning is the only time of the day, unless you're in the military. Because the mornings actually belongs to you. Let's say you have to wake up to commute to work at 8 a.m. and it gets you to work by 9. That's 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. could actually be yours to have if you wake up slightly earlier. Because once the world wakes up, your time isn't yours anymore. You have messages, emails, work, lots of responsibilities that starts to pull at you. And when you sleep through that window, you're not just resting. You're actually giving away the only part of the day where you had full control. And also, if you're someone that trains like me and you care about performance, whether it's your sports or performance in, let's say, work, okay, you're passionate about your work, this actually matters even more because your body runs on rhythm. You sleep, wake, energize, focus, it's all connected. And when your mornings are inconsistent, your energy also becomes inconsistent. And when your energy is inconsistent, there goes your performance. So again, it's not about waking up early, it's about waking up ready. And the actual scary part is that none of this feels dangerous at the moment. You don't really feel like you're ruining your life when you hit snooze. It just feels like 5 more minutes or however minutes that you want more in your bed. But those minutes that you decide to choose eventually turns into a habit, and just like atomic habits, it gets compounded, it grows, and it turns into a lifestyle, and then it turns into a life that you didn't really choose in the first place. So if the goal isn't to wake up early, then what is? It's actually to wake up with a purpose. Not some purpose that you're here to change the whole world or like some higher purpose as big as erasing poverty from a country. It can be, but it doesn't have to be your first purpose. Because there's a difference between waking up and getting up. And it all starts the night before. Most people don't struggle in the morning, they just never made a decision the night before. So before you go to bed, instead of saying like, oh, I will wake up early, decide one thing and one thing only for now, which is what are you choosing to wake up for? And for everyone, it can be different things. You just have to find out what's yours. And when that alarm rings, you don't need to rely on motivation. You just need 10 seconds. You don't need to overthink. You just sit up and head straight to the shower. Because the longer you stay in bed, the stronger that lazy voice gets that wants to ruin your potential. And this isn't really much about discipline. It can be, but it's more about building that trust with yourself. Every time you get up when you said that you would, you build trust with yourself. And over time, it changes who you are. So, sleeping in isn't bad, but if you're doing it because you're avoiding your life, then it's pretty much something you need to fix. Life isn't built in big decisions. It's built on small ones like these, like getting out of bed when you said that you would. So tonight, don't ask yourself what time you're gonna wake up tomorrow morning. Instead, ask yourself, what is my direction?